So everybody's telling you that your business needs to implement AI, right? But you're drowning with all the options and have really no idea where to start. Everybody wants to give you AI. Everyone wants to sell you AI, but you don't even know if you need it, right? And you're feeling that AI chaos. I want you to just stick around here for the next 5 minutes. I'm gonna go into my 3-step clarity path to knowing where to implement AI into your business and ensuring that you get started on that process now, because they are right. We need to get moving before it's too late. Now, I'm Ethan. I'm a systems consultant for businesses and also a AI consultant. I've built and scaled multiple businesses, and now I specialize in cutting through the noise to specifically help service-based businesses implement AI systems and actually save them time and money, not just adding more complexity like a lot of these AI services and solutions out there. So the biggest thing here is AI is chaotic right now. So there's new things coming out all the time. AI is chaotic. The world of AI is extremely chaotic. And what a lot of businesses don't have is they have no strategy. They have no strategy, right? Because they don't even know where to start. A lot of businesses don't even know where to start, especially in the service-based, more physical world, right? Because this isn't something they're already familiar with. So they don't have a strategy, right? And they also have a really unique workflow, right? So a big thing here is a lot of these businesses will try to sell you done-for-you solutions, pre-built solutions that can just plug into your business, right? So you don't know if, okay, do I want to learn this AI or do I just want someone to come and implement it for me, right? So a lot of people are torn between, okay, do I buy the system and learn it myself, DIY, right? Or do I take the expert, pay more money up front, but I get that expert that can show me exactly what I need. Right now from my experience, you should most definitely, especially if you are a bigger business, I would 100% get yourself someone on the AI consultant stream. Now you gotta make sure you do your research, because a lot of people nowadays just stamp that, hey, I'm an AI consultant because I talk to AI, I know how to prompt it. That is completely untrue, okay? People that say they're AI consultants and they're really just people that know how to use AI. Like, that's not a consultant, okay? So making sure really clearly that you are working with the right consultant. This is 100% the gateway if you want to get AI implemented into your business fast. You pay an AI consultant $200 an hour, he's working with you 20 hours a month. I guarantee you, by the end of that quarter, you are going to get new systems implemented. AI takes time. There's so much that goes into it because we are digging into the roots of your business. We're in the foundation of your business trying to find where AI can fit. Where can we bring AI into your operations already, right? And even that one thing too, like, this is why people fear AI. They're fearing like even trying to step into that world because, oh my gosh, it's so complex. Like, I don't even know if I'm gonna get scammed. Is it just a scam? Does it even work? Does it even help? Like, I hear all these crazy stories, right? And they don't even want people to come into the foundation, right? Maybe they're scared, kind of hiding behind, like, I don't even want to look at my foundation right now, right? You have some people that are fear of the complexity of it. And that's something I see a lot in the consulting space right now, in the AI space. A lot of people are afraid of getting their feet wet, even though they know they're gonna have to do it anyway, so you might as well start now, right? Because if you don't start now, it's gonna take so long to catch up to everybody that already did. So the people that are integrating and implementing AI consultants to help them understand exactly what they need to do and what they should do is going to get them to what? A future-proof business, an AI-optimized business, and evidently save money in the long term. A lot of businesses get stuck and hear about all these new tools, these new processes, when really it all comes down to the same thing. Essentially, what happens here is you need to first identify your real bottlenecks, right? So what do your bottlenecks look like within your foundation? So when an AI consultant comes into your business, the first thing they're gonna look at is where the real bottlenecks come from, right? Where could you potentially be making more money? Where's the time leak, right? So what an AI consultant's process is gonna be, they're gonna come in and find the most prominent problem that you currently have, right? Because they're gonna try to provide value up front, and that's how it should be, right? The big thing about AI is there's so much that you can do with it, but you can't come in and expect it all to be done at once. You need to just find one problem, right? Identify your biggest problem. Maybe it's your sales process, maybe it's, your fulfillment process. Go through the processes within your business, right? Maybe it's even your onboarding process, right? Maybe it's your employee onboarding, your hiring process, right? It could be any number of these deals, right? Maybe it's even something more deeper than that, or a spin-off of one of these processes. You're going to go through here, and this is what a consultant would do with you, right? They want to understand your processes first of all. That way they're able to help you in an accurate way, right? Like the big thing that I want to do as a consultant coming into any sort of business is I want to see from your point of view, what is your process? What does your system currently look like? And that's going to allow the consultant to be like, okay, right? Like as they're seeing and understanding all these processes, they're going to see opportunities for AI in every single one of them. I guarantee it. What they want to do is find that main problem that you absolutely need solved now first, right? Because we don't want AI to solve all the problems at once. Like I said, we just want it to solve the big problem, and then we can continue to branch into problem 2, problem 3, and eventually you have AI in a lot of parts of your business, right? Because these AI workflows and systems can only be set up one at a time, right? So it's a gradual buildup within your business. The second step is going to be, how are we going to optimize this process with AI? That is the next step that we are going to look at as a consultant. Okay, so let's say you are looking to optimize your sales process, maybe your client acquisition process. And let's just say you're looking to delegate a specific step there. Let's say that even just from the reception world, let's say you have a phone and you're never able to pick it up. You're just a small local plumbing business. You're not able to pick up the phone very often. You're always out on jobs, etc. Right? So what you would be able to do for this business, I'd say, okay, so you're always on the job. You're having a tough time picking up the phone, talking to customers, and missing out on money and leads. Exactly. So what I would say, okay, here's what we can do. We can build a system where we have a voice agent answer your phone for you and either transfer the call to you or schedule an appointment for you to give them a quote, estimate, etc. And it can even be built out to the point where it does estimates for you, right? And within this, you would essentially be able to build a calling agent, a receptionist, some would say, right? So that, let's say I ring up the business, I'm calling and I'm inquiring about a specific service that plumbing business offers, right? Oh, do you guys serve my area? Yes, we do. Awesome. Get a little insight on the lead and the customer, because everyone thinks AI does not sound real, right? Everyone's like, oh, like AI doesn't sound real, blah, blah, blah. Like, I don't trust it. I'm telling you right now, dude, AI, it sounds really good now. I was building these types of processes back in early 2024, and AI was a lot worse then, but the acceleration that it's made now is really beautiful. And what you can do here with these voice agents is you can name them, right? Like let's say Harper, for example. I wanted to name my receptionist Harper. They'll know up front, hey, you're talking to Harper. This is the receptionist when XYZ can't come to the phone. How can I help you today, right? And it'll be able to take all of the data from that call and do actions. If it wants to book a meeting, right into the calendar. If it needs to give somebody a quote based on the information they give. And then it can even send messages to the founder or whoever handles calls, the business owner, right? So this is just a little piece of the puzzle. You would go from finding the problem, okay, we have identified it, we took it out of the sales process, and we didn't even go through the whole sales process and automate the whole thing. No. We just wanted to come in and optimize one thing that they 100% had a big problem with. And it's just a voice agent. Just come in, implement something that can pick up the phone when you aren't able to pick it up, and set appointments, give out quotes, and send messages to you about specific leads that you should follow up with, right? Very amazing assistant. And the third step with this is starting out with an MVP, right? So step 3 would essentially be integration and building this out, right? So you're gonna wanna integrate this, and this is something that you as a business owner aren't even dealing with. You already gave all the insight into the process, and you already gave and optimized the AI consultant's idea of your process. So now the AI consultant is like, okay, perfect. I understand their process, I understand how they sell, I understand their business, right? That's the first thing. Find the problem and understand the business. Now I'm gonna optimize this process with AI. We're gonna integrate a voice agent that's essentially a receptionist that's able to pick up calls, right? We do that. Now, okay, let's build this out and let's integrate it. So they would build this out and you would essentially just sit there and wait for it to be done. They would build it out, integrate the system, test the system, ensure it works, and then you would go into the demo process. But this is essentially the process a consultant will go down, and it's rinse and repeat. You keep a consultant for a long time on your team, especially if you're looking to learn AI from someone intelligent that knows about workflows, understands systems like this. This is definitely the process that most consultants would go down in a very simple way. Obviously 3 steps. You can make this way more complex if you wanted to, but it's really just about understanding the business, figuring out what's your most pressing need and issue that you have right now, and then how can we optimize that specific problem and need with AI. And then you'll go in, the consultant will optimize it, it'll already understand your business process, and then it's just integrating. And then perfect. How can we build on it, make it better? Obviously, right? You want to keep him around, paying him hourly, every month on a retainer to where he can improve the agent, right? Maybe you want to switch it around, maybe you want it to do more. AI is only expanding. If you don't have an AI consultant working with you around the clock, he's on a retainer, you are behind. Like that $2,000 a month investment is going to pay dividends. Like your business is going to be so far ahead, right? So any service business, any local business that is in the world and understands that AI needs to be implemented into their business, I most definitely recommend you to looking at AI consultants. I'm a local AI consultant in the northeastern area in Wisconsin, so I'm definitely well vetted for any specific projects like this, understanding processes and really getting into the nitty-gritty when it comes to understanding AI and implementing it into your business, right? I don't like to overcomplicate things. We don't want to make things messy for anybody. We just want to get in there, give you value, right, as you should deserve as a business owner, because even if I'm working with you for 6 months or a consultant's working with you for 6 months, and you're like, okay, I'm fine, man. Like you're up to speed. That's the beautiful thing about a consultant, because they can build this for you, right, and understand your problem, but you can also learn from them. You can start picking up on how AI works. They can put you on their tricks. I have plenty of tricks that I use on a daily basis to make my workflow better and easier. And I'm telling you right now, that's the biggest investment you can make in 2025 is an AI consultant. And it's really that simple. It's a 3-step process. You just need to make sure that you pick the right one, someone that's well suited, well vetted for your specific situation and use case. So implementing AI effectively is about being strategic and systematic, and also understanding exactly what your needs are, right? We don't want to make this complicated because nobody likes complicated. And AI, I'm telling you right now, everyone just overcomplicates it, right? It's not that complicated when you really get down to the nitty-gritty. So if you're a service-based business owner ready to move from AI chaos to AI clarity, I help map out these exact kind of systems here. I provide services as an AI consultant, walking you through this exact process and building custom AI workflows and systems within your business, and as well as educating you on best practices as a business owner to get the most out of AI in your daily life. So feel free to comment down below if you enjoyed this video, and check out the link down there. I might have a book a call link if you would like to potentially get a free consultation. I can kind of walk you through my process, let you know what I do, what I see from the outside view of your business, and we could potentially work together. I appreciate the time and hope to see you soon.